Well, Cincinnati Reds, they got to be happy.
If you remember the big red machine of the 70s, this may be a little newer model of the machine, but it seems to be doing pretty well off the assembly line, just like the old guys. And the team that led the way in the National League West the entire season is back out in front in the League Championship Series. And, you know, the first team to win 4 games will be the wiener. Actually, the Green Weenies were a hex. The Pirate fans tried to put on the Reds today in Game 3, but Billy Hatcher knew how to beat that. With this 2-run homer in the second, he staked Cincinnati to a 2-0 lead. Now, Pittsburgh came back to tie it, but then in the 5th, Mariano Duncan, 0 for 8 in the series at the time, just teed off on this Zane Smith pitch, and sayonara, a 3-run shot. And look at the reaction by Duncan. He knew it was out of there. Randy Myers came in and struck out the side in the 9th. Here, Andy Van Slyke goes down to end it. 6-3 was the final. The Reds lead at 2-1, and they're looking for more.
Right now, you know, we're 2-1, and we have to go into the right attitude tomorrow, because I think if we beat those guys tomorrow, that's going to be all over.
Right now, they're getting the big hits in those big situations, and we're just like choking right now. So, you know, that turns around, though. You know, they gonna win this, they're gonna earn it.
The Reds could earn a 3-1 lead, or the Pirates could make it a 2-2 affair in Game 4 tomorrow night in Pittsburgh. As for the American League Championship, forget about it, folks. Disco has a better chance of making a comeback than Boston does against Oakland. The A's are up 2-0 with games 3 and 4 in Oakland beginning tomorrow afternoon. And the only thing that's gone wrong for the Athletics so far happened last night in Game 2. Shortstop Walt Weiss was taken out hard on the slide by Ellis Burks. Weiss had to leave the game, and now they say because of a sprained ligament in his left knee, he's definitely out for the rest of the playoffs, and it's doubtful he'd be able to return for the World Series. It's painful just to watch that. Well, with Notre Dame losing to Stanford over the weekend, the team that lost to the Irish in the first week of the season is the new #1 team in college football tonight. Michigan took over the top spot in the latest AP poll. The Wolverines have won 3 straight since losing to Notre Dame. Still, this is the earliest a team with a loss has been ranked #1 since the poll began in 1936. Undefeated Virginia is 2nd. Miami off the win over FSU is 3rd. The Irish fell all the way to #8. The Seminoles dropped to 10th, and Florida is up a notch to #9. The Gators are at #5, Tennessee, this weekend. Well, there's a new #1 in the new Wink TV Southwest Florida Prep Football Poll. Clewiston's on top now with Bishop Verot 2nd and Lemon Bay 3rd. Former #1 Charlotte fell to 4th with Fort Myers 5th. Mariner is 6th. Moorhaven has won 4 straight and is up to 7th with Barron Collier #8. And a couple of newcomers to the poll. Port Charlotte's #9, and Cape Coral is at #10. And the Dolphins have solved the case of the missing Marks brother. Wide receiver Mark Duper, who only scored 1 TD last season and had only caught 10 balls the first 4 games, grabbed 5 and scored twice against the Jets yesterday. That one tied it at 13. Then he caught the game winner with just over a minute to go. Now, a lot of folks wrote Duper off after he kind of disappeared the past 3 seasons, but the guy throwing the passes never did.
You know, I always knew that Dupe was a great player. I mean, I never questioned him as a player. Maybe the media does, not me.
Forward to smile because they're 4-1, 3-0 in the AFC East. Now they take the week off before they get back to the Wars the week after that.
Take a break.
Pretty cool. I'll tell you what else is cool. Montreal 5, Hartford 3, and Rangers 6, Minnesota 3 in hockey.
All right.
Just want to sneak
Get
those
all
in.
those in.
Sneak those in.
Slip it in. All right. Just ahead, the school doors open for some